Good morning! It's our last sea day today. It's quite sad. This week has gone far too quickly. So we spent the morning off camera with the family and we're going to head to lunch now, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Just got some nice lunch from the Lido today. Got a lot of veggies, bubble and squeak, chicken pot pie, and then we've got a lovely view of the sea. Nice and calm out there. All sorts of books in here. They've got all the Harry Potters. Work your way through all the Harry Potter. Got Percy Jackson. Got Christmas ones. So this is the upper level. Little steppy stone. So many books. And then that's the lower deck down there. So if the library's closed, it says that you check out your books with a librarian on deck 2. So if there isn't a member of staff at the higher level, you just go down a level. You can see out to the walking track. You see people walking. Can't talk too loud because there's people in here reading. Let's go down. Wow. Look at this. Room to chill out and read. Look at the ceiling. Or you can do daily crossword puzzles. As you're making your way around the staircases and as you come out the lifts, always look at the artworks, because some of the photographs are probably people that you'll know, and they're like famous celebrities and people who've been on the ships before. So this is the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. And then this one is Jacqueline Kennedy. You can see that with the lights of the ship there reflecting, and then the Queen Mother. And then there's all these big artworks on the staircases of people as well. So you find ones of like people, and then you'll find ones of ships, and always worth looking at. See who these ones are. Debbie Reynolds, Gary Cooper, Deborah Kerr. I don't know who any of these people are, but you might. As a funny gift this year, Ryan thought it'd be pretty hilarious, since we're on the ship, to buy me a shark suit and then tell me that I have to walk around the ship wearing it. I was like, no, no way, nope, not happening.
A few moments later.
We've got a shark on deck.
What big shark? What's the plan? Get some water?
Just walking around the running track. We're going to do a Q&A with the shark of the Cunard.
Q&A?
Q&A.
What do you want to ask me?
What type of shark are you?
Don't know, have I got blue fins?
You've got blue fins.
A reef shark.
What's your primary source of food?
Fishes.
What type of fish?
Good ones.
The meeting has officially come to order. Let us all say the pledge. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. If I am to change this image, I must first change myself. Fish are friends, not food.
Where do you spend most of your time?
Sunshine.
Whereabouts in the world?
Usually the Caribbean, this is too cold for me.
Not the Atlantic then.
No.
So you're a fish out of water then?
I'm not a fish out of my shark out of my back. So see the...
It won't be in a minute. Woo!
You please let me stop. This is my habitat.
You said it was the Caribbean.
A bit rough today though, yeah, it's still the ocean. Oh look, it's packed. A bit thirsty out the sea. Need to hydrate. Give me a chocolate mousse. New diet.
That's good.
Right, let's go back to the room. That's enough for this now.
Yeah, let's go. Here we go. Let's roll.
Oh no! I'm not doing that. No, we're not playing that game. It's bad enough as I'm running. Should we swim away? Sharks don't run.
What? That shark just did.
Just outside of the chat room, there are all these plaques. Commemorating maiden voyages, ports of calls, and other historical Cunard memorabilia. There's loads of stuff down here. Coffee's got a right wobble on. It's getting rougher and rougher the closer we're getting to Southampton. Look at that. It's like jelly. Just on our way to dinner, and we've found another picture of Jerry Lewis. It's Boxing Day dinner tonight. There's quite a lot of different food to choose from. I'm liking the look of the beef, so I think I'm going to get that. I'm a bit undecided about starter yet. And for dessert, I think it's got to be the chocolate tart. Starter, I decided to go with the tomato soup, and it was actually really nice. It was full of flavour, really freshly made, and the bread roll was delicious as well. It was really soft inside and warm as well. For my main, I went with the beef, and it was everything that you would expect for a beef dinner. It had the vegetables, the roast potatoes, the Yorkshire pudding, the gravy. The only thing was, that cut of meat isn't really for me because it was quite a fatty cut of meat. But other than that, it was really good.
Now behind the inside walls of the restaurant is the galley, which operates 24 hours a day. There we have an incredible team of chefs who prepared these fantastic dishes for you to enjoy. To show your appreciation, please put your hands together as we present the Queen Victoria Grand Chef Parade.
Here they come. For dessert, I went with the baked chocolate tart. It had a thin crust on the bottom of pastry that was really flaky, and then the rest of it was really thick, indulgent chocolate. It was very rich, very chocolatey. It had some cream on the top, and then of course the chocolate on the top that said Merry Christmas. We also tried the Bailey's creme brulee. Now if you like boozy desserts, you're gonna like this one. I particularly don't like boozy desserts, and it was quite forward on the Baileys, so this one wasn't for me. But if you like alcoholic desserts, it was nice and creamy and very boozy. To get rid of the taste of the Baileys, I had some coffee ice cream. It was really smooth and creamy, and you could really taste that espresso in there. Tonight for our after dinner desserts, we had mini almond cake and meringue. So that we're done with Boxing Day dinner, we're going to head over to the theatre and we're going to do the show tonight. So this one debuted just a week ago, but on one of the other Cunard ships. I think it was the Queen Anne, if I remember correctly, and it's just come across to the Queen Victoria now tonight, so this is the first night of the showing on this ship. It's the longest show that they've done so far, so this is the West End style show, so it's an hour and a half, so looking forward to seeing it. This is the poster for tonight's show, Come From Away. The show is about to start, so I'll talk about it properly after, but what you can see on stage is what they use throughout the entire show. So it'll be interesting to see how they move through the scenes and what they do. That brings us to the end of our sea day, and unfortunately it's our last sea day, so that's quite sad. I will miss the ship quite a lot, especially the sea views on the balcony. So we had a couple of nice meals today in the Lido, and then we went for dinner in the main dining room. Went to go and see the show in the theatre, which was the first West End style production. It was an hour and a half long, and it was a story all about 9/11 and the planes that was in the sky at the time when it all happened, and they all got diverted, and it was following one plane in particular and all of the passengers on there. It was really clever how they did the stage, because it was just one stage set all the time, and they was just using the chairs and the tables and moving them around, and the backdrop sort of changed a little bit, but it was really clever how they did it to make it look like there was on the plane, and then in the town, in the pub, and then on a bus, and it was just really, really clever how they did it, and they all played multiple parts of people around the town and the passengers on the plane. It was a really, really good production, and I highly recommend it if it is on one of your Cunard cruises when you get on board. Gonna enjoy watching the sunset for one last time now, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning! Unfortunately, this is the really sad day where it's the last morning waking up in our cabin on Cunard's Queen Victoria. It's always the saddest day of the cruise. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I've got crazy hair. Look at that! I don't know what's happened. Yeah, so it's the last morning, unfortunately. So it's a very, very early start. Still half asleep. We just got ready. We're going to go down, have a quick breakfast, and then it'll be a case of getting off the ship. So when we woke up this morning, this was posted under the door, which is a breakdown inside of here of all of the onboard spends. So you do get one of those before you leave, so you know exactly what charges have been put on your room key card. Also, there's a service as well where either yourself can take your own luggage off, which is self-disembarkation registration, so you just fill this card out and you get all of your luggage tags as well, or the staff can take it for you. So you just pack your bag the night before, so it would have been last night, and then you leave it out in the corridor and they take it down for you, and you collect it as you get off the ship. So if you do need help with your bags, then the staff will help you with that. Or if, like us, you choose to take them yourself, you can do that as well, so you've got both options. We've all gone for full breakfast this morning to set us up for the day because it's super early. And I've got a smoothie as well. There's still loads of Christmas cookies left over, so they've put them in big bowls for people just to help themselves. So let's take a couple of those with us. We got one of each, a Christmas tree and a gingerbread. And we had to have one last dessert, a gingerbread cheesecake. Me off. for your suitcase. Bye bye, Queen Victoria. Till next time. These are where your bags are if the staff took them off for you. It's all been really, really easy getting on and off the ship. Very well organised, nice and quick and easy. If you have your bags taken off for you, all of these stands have like colours, so I assume you get a colour and then you go to that one and your case will be there, and there's members of staff that'll help you find your cases. And as you come out the door, taxi rank is right outside, so if you booked a taxi to take you home, it's right as you step out of the door. It's a little bit further if your car was parked when you came, so if you came in your own car, that's where you get off the ship, and then you've got to walk all the way over here, and that's the car park there, so it's not too much of a walk. And then when you get to the car park, you just need to have your receipt ready for collection of your car keys. And go back to the car. And just like that, the holiday is over. Until next time. Have a magical day or evening whenever you're watching, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Bye!